What's up, guys? Welcome to another live session. Today is January 27th, 2020, and we're back at again on the charts. Before we talk about today's session, we're going to cover a lot of important things. I want you guys to head over to our YouTube, Forex Lens. Make sure you subscribe and have the notifications on, and check out some of our videos. You can check out last week's video where we made around 400 pips for the week. Go ahead and watch that out, and we also have some educational content that comes out every day for free. So make sure you're subscribed so you always get that content and you're always notified. And leave a comment down below on some of these videos. We'll be doing a giveaway for any person that does all three of those things, and we will check at the end of every session to make sure you did that. So if you guys noticed on the charts, a lot of the markets have gapped: stocks, indices, forex, commodities. And there's a very simple reason why. It's the coronavirus. And if you go to Daily FX, they wrote a pretty decent article on it. So you can see the homepage: oil slammed, S&P futures fall, risk aversion runs on coronavirus fear. And then you also have gold turns bullish as coronavirus fears spur flight to safety. So let's just check out one of these articles. And it's very simple. During times of chaos or uncertainty, safe havens like gold, the yen, and the Swiss franc will get stronger by nature as investors flee away from risk-seeking assets like the dollar. So oil stocks fall. So there's apparently 2,744 confirmed cases, which 461 are considered severe. So oil prices have been slammed, falling by as much as 20%, and we were in oil, so that's awesome. The US dollar, the currency remains very near the fresh 7-week highs that were set on Friday of last week, holding right on the top of a longer-term zone of resistance. Okay, so we'll take a look at the dollar as well, but that's the main reason. A lot of it's speculation, but for example, in Canada, we have 2 confirmed cases. In the US, I believe they have 5. It's mainly in Asia where a lot of obviously China, but Japan, in the neighboring countries, Malaysia, and even Australia have, I think, 4 cases. So those parts of that area of the world is going to be most impactful because it's close to the actual area where it started. But I think this might be the sentiment for some time, where the safe haven is going to be what we're going to be trading and what we're going to be buying until this thing sort of sorts itself out. I think they're trying to develop a vaccine for it, but the virus itself mutates, so it's very hard to. It's like for us, all the trade ideas that we've kept and the trades I've told you to hold through the weekend and into next week have fallen even more. So you can see your USD has come into our next take profit area. We're right around 40 pips away from the final target of last week. We do have long ways to go to our long-term target of 1.07300, but our next place of significance is 1.09668, and we're pretty close to there. We can probably see what happens here. It is a pretty solid support, as you can see. So when we get there, we'll figure out what to do next. Let's take a look at the weekly. So you can see on the weekly, our long-term trade idea goes down to all the way here. And once we get to here, we're going to be halfway there. So that's a pretty good start. This was a long-term 2020 goal, and to have us all the way almost halfway there is amazing. And we'll see how the dollar reacts as the safe havens start to get stronger. USD yen has already gapped down as well. So thankfully we took most of the profits last week on Friday's session, and you should either have a small runner right now or be out of the trade, which is completely fine, because I do have some entries that I want to get into other trades. But Euro USD long-term short is still good. You want to know why we think it's going all the way down here? Make sure you watch our bold predictions for 2020. I don't know where that is. It's somewhere here though. Bold. Right here, cool. Bold Forex predictions for 2020. Make sure you give that a watch and explain everything in detail. But short's in good shape and will continue to go lower. But by the end of the day, we'll kind of figure out where the dollar's headed, and we'll look at the dollar index as well. Let me go ahead and say what's up to everyone in the portal, as always. And for those that are on YouTube, I will be checking your message as well. So as I go through this, any questions, comments, concerns, let them come through in the chat and I'll attend them when I get time at the end. Oh yeah, the Kobe Bryant stuff, you know, I don't know if I was going to talk about it in this session, but I shed some grown man tears yesterday. I'm still not over it. Didn't even get any sleep. But yeah, alright, rest in peace, Kobe. What's up, Big G Dub? You're a regular in the chat. Hopefully you took advantage of the 25% coupon code I've been giving off. A lot of the goodies are given during the midweek, and I don't think I get to see you. I only see you on Monday and Friday. But yeah, RIP Kobe, man. And to his daughter, Gigi. She would have been an amazing baller, and the whole family. It's pretty tragic. I could talk about Kobe all day, but we have to get through this session. Pound dollar. So we've been waiting for a few weeks now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks to short. We're getting there. I do think there's an intraday opportunity for us to enter short, at least just to this level. But the idea is very simple. We're trying to get that close back within this monthly trend line to take us lower, to create some all-time, and I mean all-time lows for the pound. Let's check out the 4 hour, and yeah, there is an entry. I don't know if I want to rush it, but you guys can see what it's kind of already passed. I wanted to target, this kind of trading zone between these two levels. You can see here we already made a significant push already down, and we're like 45 pips away. Might not be worth it now, especially since this level is kind of acting like a miniature support, which is fine. Maybe you can get some sort of entry down here to go lower. But I definitely have a long-term short bias on pound dollar as well. And once again, you need to watch this video, both Forex predictions for 2020, to see why. So I have to explain the NASAs again, but it's explained very thoroughly. And the bias is still there, but we may just have some long-term consolidation. But this monthly trend line is key, very key for a short. And the monthly candle right now for January is closing bearish like we like it. All we need is this candle to droop back below this trend line, and we'll continue to go low. Anything below this blue region is new lows for the pound, and that is expected. So entry could be maybe during the midweek for pound intraday. USD yen, another nice short taken last week, and perfect. You can see the huge gap down. So I mean, that's just crazy. I don't think I've seen this since the trade war, but entry was confirmed just Friday, right before the closure, to go short, and you can see the huge gap down now. Obviously, this was at Friday, so obviously did not get to enter. So what we'll do now is probably look for some sort of entry again, and the simple way to get the entry is to get a closure back below 108.861 to take us down lower. We're going to let this candle kind of play out. Let's see if the 4 hour candle looks a bit better. So you can see these 4 hour candles are a bit consolidated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 candles are just consolidation. Any candle closure below this level, we can probably take it down, get a nice intraday setup. This chart and all these charts are sent on our Telegram. If you're not in the channel, make sure you message at the Forex Lens on Telegram, and we'll add you in. But you all should have received an email with the join link. And someone asked, can I check out USDCHF? I will definitely do that. So USD yen, let's be patient, but I believe we'll be shorting USD yen, Euro yen, Pound yen, and even USDCHF. So Euro yen, blockbuster trade. It's almost at our final take profit. If you guys remember, I made a mistake and let someone use my charts on Friday, so our take profit stop loss feature is removed. But if you guys refer to the old charts, our final take profit was somewhere down here, 119,800, and I mean, this is where we started our journey. We're almost up 300 pips on this trade, so pretty awesome. And we can see for the overall picture for 2020, we can target this next low down here, and if we do get the break of that low, we can take it all the way down to maybe these levels. So the safe haven, depending on how long the coronavirus stuff last, we'll have a good idea of where we're taking these yen pairs. So, like always, Monday is a general kind of session where we're getting biases. If the entry's there, we'll go. But after a big gap and a lot of news with the coronavirus, I think it's best to kind of ease into Monday like we did last week. And last week in a mere 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we made over 400 pips. So patience definitely pays. So pretty awesome for Euro Yen that we caught that short from up here. Now Aussie dollar, another trade that we analyzed on Friday, and you can see what just happened. This happened all over the course of the weekend because of coronavirus. Now, if we go to the 4 hour, you can see, my goodness gracious, look at this. So we had a short here. We got a first take profit. We got stopped out entry on Friday's session. Actually, I think this was Thursday. On Thursday morning, I gave a second entry to go short again to get the next take profit, which is fine. And you can see our overall idea for 2020 was also a short on Aussie dollar to this level, and we're pretty much halfway there. And this gap, this push down, was because of the coronavirus. If you guys remember, I've said this time and time again, Australia and China, China's its biggest trade partner, so anything that happens there is going to affect Australia. Not only is Australia on fire, they have 4 confirmed cases of the virus, and they're really close to China, obviously. So you can see the Aussie dollar just melting, and our goal for 2020, 0.667,000, is almost there, right around 60 pips away. So it sucks that our trade idea was spoiled and we get an entry, but it's out of our hands. But luckily our vision was in the right place, and that's good. But again, these ideas were all explained here, and this video is a gold band. So bold predictions, watch this. And so what we'll do, maybe later today, I'll probably look to see if we can get down here, and if there's a pop back up, we can go long. We had several rallies from this level. The closure below will take it down lower, but we'll see what the CDC says about the virus, and we'll have a good idea. So I think I covered the general ones. I do want to look at gold and USD CAD real quick, and then look at USDCHF. I'll do pair recommendations, and yeah. So Edward, we were out of all the trades. That's why I said we didn't get into this or the extra drop in Euro USD or Euro Yen. But I always give people the option to carry it over if they have their profits and stop loss. If they have their stop loss in profit or break even. But no, on Friday I made sure we closed out specifically for this case. I was just referring to people because we do have a few people that are risk seeking, and that if they want, we get message on Telegram if they want to carry the trade over the weekend. I did tell some people that they could, but I personally did not. And so that's why I'm kind of upset we missed this move, and also the continued drop on Euro USD. And that's why we're looking for another entry again, and same for Euro Yen. USD CAD, so we analyzed this trade. It wasn't entered, it was more so to see with the Bank of Canada, the rate. And you can see it's well on its way to the final target. So we'll probably look for an entry after this level. But it's nice that our technicals are painting a good picture. But sometimes the news comes in and blocks these things from being entered in. So gold, it's looking like it's gonna go long. I let someone use my charts on Friday, and my gold levels are gone. So quickly draw them. Like so. So yeah, we need January to close bullish for gold, to take us to 1800. This is the cleanest chart you'll ever see, probably. If you're a swing trader, this is the trade you can enter. This closure is pretty bullish. If we get, maybe this next week where we make another rally, this candle can close a bit more fuller, and 1800, maybe 1770 will be a nice target. Anyways, USDCHF was someone recommended, so we'll take a look. A lot of these levels are take profits from the small time frame, but USDCHF. It looks a bit weird. I'm not too sure who asked this. Jorge Martinez asked this. I'd say right now with this, the coronavirus, I might be looking to take it down lower. It is at some minor support, but the major support is down here. You can see this blue region, major support, and so I think that's where we're headed. We might just consolidate for a bit. The daily does look a bit suspect, though. It does look like it might try to make a rally, but we'll do this. Very common thing we do. If we get a break above this previous high, a bullish closure, we can definitely target this level right here. And for those that are on the portal or wondering about what this is our Forex Lens portal. So where I get to talk to everyone. You can see all our live sessions. We also have some education here as well. If you're interested in joining us, go ahead to forexlens.com/forex-trading-room. There's two options. Sign up for a free membership. You'll get our Monday and Friday sessions. That's it. If you want to get full access, meaning Monday through Friday, every day you get me doing these breakdowns and entries, plus 5 signal providers, and sign up here. If you guys wait till the end of the session, I'll be giving a 25% off coupon code, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So USDCHF, I do think in terms of fundamentals, we could have a short. This daily closure, I think the daily closure for every pair today is important. That'll pretty much decide where we're headed for the week. But if this closes bearish, we're going to take it down to here. A nice intraday setup. You can see it's still making lower lows and lower highs, which is fine. If for some reason, during the afternoon it pops back up here, we get a closure above here, we're going long. But I think the short would be the most likely trade scenario. So we're going to pop to the 4, and it does look that way. So I might even call a short depending on how this hourly candle closes. But this is fine, 1.83. So I'm going to send this chart through. It does not mean enter now. I'll let you guys know. I do want to see how this 4-hour candle closes, and we'll probably decide then. But yeah, so if anyone has any other pairs, let me know. Make sure you smash the like button. And if you guys want to get maybe a free month of signals or the trading room, subscribe, have your notifications on, leave a comment on maybe our Friday video or even today's video. Give us some comments, even some feedback, and you'll be entered into a draw, and we'll reveal the winner maybe tomorrow or on Friday's session, on the free session this Friday. So make sure you guys do that. If anyone has any pair recommendations, let me know. At this point, I'll share the 25% off coupon code. This is for your first month, so please do give it a chance. Most people make back their fee their first day or even week, depending on their account size, obviously. So the coupon code is very simple. It is 25 capital O capital F capital F. When you go to this URL, click get full access. Fill out the short form. It takes 2 minutes. When you click next, there'll be a small button called add promo code, and this is the one you'll add. So we had a really nice week last week. 400 pips, 0 losing trades, and we can do the same this week. We'll just be patient. Someone asked for pound yen. We can definitely look at pound yen, and I think that's another trade we covered on Friday, which we wanted to short, and boom, you can see. So this was also given on Friday. You can even see the coupon code, but I'll actually leave it here. And the entry has also happened. So this is the one I actually wanted to enter during the session. Thank you for reminding me, Big G Dub. It's not bad to enter right now, but what we're going to do is get the best possible entry. And what I see right off the bat is, if you look, I'm just going to do it here, watch. So you can see this is where we, the entry, this was the setup given on Friday. We can see we gapped down significantly. Sunday we had a mini rally, but we can see this kind of level right here we're using as a support. Now if I watch when I do this, if I draw this level here and I look to the left, you see in the past it's been used as a pretty good support, and that's an understatement. You can see very solid support, and anytime we've broken that level, we've headed lower down to here. Break, headed lower, break, headed lower. So you probably guess what I'm going to say. We're going to move this trade idea down here. And the bearish closure below here is going to take us to our next support, right at 141.111. Okay, a very tight stop loss, 2.82 risk to reward. I'm going to send this on Telegram, so I'm going to save this chart, and hopefully we get this entry. But thank you for reminding me, because this was a setup I gave on Friday, and I really wish it didn't gap, because we could have gotten the entry, but it's all good. We have a good chunk of pips to catch. So I'm gonna go back to the daily so you can get a good idea of the idea again. Big G dub, big pips to made. If the entry is gonna come in the next hour or so, I'll let you guys know on Telegram, or tomorrow during the live we'll enter. But solid setup, and yeah, 25 off. A lot of value, a lot of content given in our portal, and to all our members, all signals are sent through Telegram, and we give support very well on our website. So if you have any questions after this session, head to forexlens.com and chat to Alice, and she'll help you out with any questions you have. And with that being said, I think that's a good part to end off the session. Our next free session is on Friday, so you're going to have to wait almost 4 whole days to see us again and to get this content. So if you want, you can give some of our videos a look to see how well we've done over this past year and make use of this coupon code. So another thing, first timers get 50% off this month. So if you're a first timer, just go to forexlens.com, chat to Allison, and she'll give you 50% off. With that being said, guys, be safe, don't get coughed on, wear your masks, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another live session. Peace and happy trading.